If you missed the top of the last cycle, you know what it's like to watch life-changing gains vanish in weeks. But here's the truth. Spotting the top isn't luck. It's a skill. And once you learn how to read the signs, you'll never have to say, "Oh, I should have sold." Hey, this is Colin. I help purpose-driven beginners in crypto learn how to create real wealth using macro strategies and building a conviction-based portfolio. After getting burned and not selling at the top of the previous crypto cycle, I made a promise. I was determined, actually, that it wasn't going to happen again. I would never again ride my portfolio all the way up and then all the way back down again. No. So I made it my mission to study, to learn, develop the skills, to recognize the indicators, the signals, to know what those signs are. So in this video, I'm going to break it down, what I learned, how to recognize the danger zone in the bull market, in that bull run when we hit euphoria, what to look for, what you're going to recognize as that danger zone. So that way you could sell with confidence. You could lock in some profits and avoid making the same painful mistake that I have if you haven't done so already yourself. And now, if you want my full, complete strategy on the macro cycle and building a conviction-based portfolio in crypto, make sure you grab my Crypto Wealth Playbook. The link is down below in the description. And hey, if anything, grab the free crypto checklist. It's a link in the description as well. And what's the matter? Can't even speak. Okay, let's get into the content here today. First thing is this: we need to learn. We need to learn from the previous bull cycles, the previous bull runs. We got to take a look at what happened in the past. The previous tops for 2017 and 2021. If you look back in 2017 and 2021, you can see that those warning signs, the top signal warning signs, they were everywhere. They were there. You didn't have to look, or you didn't have to say that they weren't there. They were there. You just had to know what you were looking at when they appeared. Most people just ignored these signals, and they believed the wrong people. Right? There were people out there that kept on telling you, look, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up, it's never coming down again. That's a warning sign right there, you guys, right? Okay, so in 2017, the 2017 top, there was media, there was headlines all over like crazy. This is what actually got me really looking into crypto myself, was the 2017 headlines and watching Bitcoin just go parabolic and euphoric. I know it did it in the previous cycle before that, but I never seen it. It never caught my attention really before then. So it was a 2017, that news, what was happening right there, it going euphoric and parabolic. That's what caught me at that point, at that time. You had taxi drivers, barbers, you had your best friend, your neighbor next door telling you all about crypto, giving you advice on how to get into crypto and what to do, what to buy. All of a sudden it was ICO mania, right? All the new initial coin offerings just started taking off on Ethereum. And then we have 2021 NFTs. They're selling for millions. I mean, JPEGs on your computer, little JPEGs selling for millions of dollars. Like, what the heck, man? Meme coins with zero utility pumping 100x, 300x, 500x for these meme coins that were pictures of dogs and frogs and whatever else, right? Everyone on Twitter was posting their retirement tweets. So the lesson, what we're looking for and what we want to really take away from this is when everybody is, in euphoria, everyone's excited, everyone's talking about crypto, your non-crypto friends, everybody is giving you advice, everybody's asking you, what crypto to buy, and they've never even had any interest in crypto, right? Those are the people. That's a top signal right there, you guys. You're no longer early. In fact, at this point, you're late. Next is tracking euphoria, when smart money exits. See, bull markets, the bull run, it doesn't end quietly. It doesn't go up to the top and just sit around for a little while and everybody's all calm and everybody's relaxed. And then it's like, okay, well, let's go down into a bear market. No, The bull run ends violently. It ends drastically. Like, boom, it's going down hard. It's catching people by surprise. They're now, well, wait. It's just a dip, guys. It's just a dip. Buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. Oh, it's down 40. Oh, it's just a dip. It's got to go back up. That's how a bull run ends. It doesn't end quietly. It's boom. Here's some of the things that you could spot. Social media. It's just flooded with, I just made a 10x. I just did a 50x. Meme coins, they're pumping harder than Bitcoin, harder than Ethereum. Big influencers, they're suddenly experts and celebrities. They're experts in crypto now, telling everybody what to buy, what to do, right? VCs, venture capitalists, they're selling. Early investors, they're selling their bags. Money is leaving crypto. Money is leaving those early investors. They're leaving and they're cashing in. Who's buying it? It's retail FOMO. Retail FOMO, they're coming in and they're buying the bags of early investors. So one powerful tip is this: watch on-chain data. Learn how to watch the on-chain data. Watch for the large wallets that are selling, the VC wallets, the whales that are selling this crypto that they have, taking profits, and often weeks before retail is really flooded in. That's why I say once retail is really flooding in and you can see it's mass retail coming in, it's probably already too late. It's probably, about to just go boom and just drop. If you're starting to pick up a little bit more, buying a little bit of a dip there, well, you could be a round tripper again. So here's what you want to do. You want to do this. Most importantly is this: you want to start to build your exit plan. Build your exit plan before the pump. The only way to avoid panic-based selling is to have your strategy, have a exit strategy, a selling plan, all built in, planned out before the pump. It must be a rule-based exit plan, and then follow it. It must be in place before that pump really takes place, before the bull run goes crazy and everything is euphoric and parabolic. Here's a simple framework that you could use. Now, you're going to need to tailor something to your specific needs, to what you really want to do, right? Because everything is always up to you, right? You don't go and do something just because somebody told you to do something. The whole point here is that you need to figure it out. You need to know what you're doing and have a plan ahead of time. But here's a simple framework that you can follow. Number one, decide on your profit targets. Decide on some profit targets. Depending when you bought, what your average price is, that's also going to determine what your profit targets are going to be. For example, maybe it's a 2x, a 200%, a 3 or a 500% or a 10x, 1,000%, something like that. You need to determine what your price targets are going to be that way. Then after you do that, you want to sell in ladders. You want to ladder out, just like you don't want to just go and sell everything, sell your whole bag, just like, oh, cool, I made 3x, boom, sell it all out. And then all of a sudden you see the market goes and does a 10x or a 20x, you're going to be like, dang it, all right, I'm buying back in, and then you lost, right? So you want to set these ladders. For example, ladder, rung number 1, you can sell 20%. Number 2, sell 20%. Number 3, sell maybe 30%. Sell, maybe another 20%. You decide what your percentages are going to be of your entire current bag, right? It's not 20% of what's left, 20% of what's left, 20% of what's left. No, because you'll always have some, right? But you do want to have some when you're done. You want to make sure, and that's the last thing here, is you want to make sure that you save yourself a moonbag, right? Okay, so make sure that you have, a good percentage, maybe 10, 15, whatever it is, left over as a moonbag in case the market's not done, the cycle's not done, and it does take off, it goes to the moon. You want to make sure that you do have a small piece of that, all right? And depending what coins they are or what tokens they are, what type of altcoins or whatever it is, but when it goes up, you can start pulling that profit again from the moonbag. Or if it does retrace and it starts going down and you really believe, hey, look, we're going into a bear market, this is what I'm going to do. This altcoins, I'm just going to sell it, whatever's there anymore. Just get rid of it unless it's like a Bitcoin or whatever it is. You're the ones, your high conviction ones. So you want to save and not sell all of your high conviction. The moonbag, you're going to leave some, and then when it does start falling and retracing, well, then you could sell it off, right? Other than that, otherwise, like if it is just a low utility, whatever the case is for the meme coin or an altcoin that is, I personally am going to just sell it off, right? Simply because altcoins, as we've seen previously, they're going to drop like 90%, 95%, 98%, 99 and 99.99999% down, right, as a retracement. So if you really like it, you could always buy back in at the bottom of the next cycle. But I am going to be selling everything, but I am going to be leaving that moonbag until it really is going to drop and fall is what it is. But that's why I say it's a small portion. It's a small part, and you've already taken all your profits already to begin with before that moonbag. Now, I'd also recommend that you write this down, write your plan down. Go to your keyboard, go to your pencil, whatever it is that you're using, and write your plan out, write your strategy, write your laddering out strategy is what you're going to do at each ladder rung for your percentages and even your tokens. Get your tokens. If you've got, say, 1,000 tokens of a specific altcoin or something, right? And you go, well, I want to sell 20% of them. 20%, 20%, 20%, whatever it is, then you go, well, 20% is my 200 tokens, 200 tokens, 200 tokens. You're going to write all this down and then you're going to follow it. It's a rule. You can't change it as you are going euphoric in the top of the market, because those emotions, that's what's going to change you. That's what's going to keep you FOMOing, and that's what's going to wreck you. You got to keep your emotions in check. So write it down and follow your rules. If you found value at all in this content, you know what to do. I'd appreciate it if you did. Smash that like button, drop me a comment down below, and I've got another playlist right here that I believe you'd find some value in as well. Check it out. I'll be over there. I'll see you later, and bye for now.